In this video, we're going to talk about stars, planet, NASA, space, and galaxy. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. There are billions upon billions of galaxies in the universe, and the Milky Way galaxy is just one of them. There are at least 100 billion stars contained within it, and on average, every one of those stars has at least one planet in orbit around it. This indicates that there are likely thousands more planetary systems similar to our own solar system scattered over the entirety of the galaxy. The Milky Way is a spiral galaxy that's around 100,000 light years in diameter. And our Sun is one of at least 100 billion stars that make up this galaxy. Where exactly are we located within the Milky Way? The Orion Arm, also known as Orion Spur, is a partial arm that's positioned between Sagittarius and Perseus arms. Our Sun is placed close to this arm. We reside in one of the primary arms, which is located approximately 2/3 of the way outward from the center of the pinwheel that the stars are grouped in. It's believed that the majority of the stars in our galaxy each have their own families of planets in orbit around them. There are billions upon billions of galaxies in the universe, and the Milky Way galaxy is just one of them. The cosmos is a vast span of space that contains everything that has ever existed and will ever exist. The universe incorporates all of the observable elements, including galaxies, stars, and planets. Nobody really knows how big the universe actually is. The scientific community holds the view that the cosmos is continually expanding in all directions. The top 10 most important facts about the cosmic environment. Edwin Hubble's study of the stars demonstrated that our galaxy, which was hitherto believed to be the entirety of the universe, is actually just one of billions found inside an expanding cosmos. Both dark energy and dark matter make up 95% of the universe's total mass and volume. The remaining 5% is comprised of everything else that exists, including everything on Earth, all of the planets and stars and everything else. The majority of our universe is composed of nothing but space. The visible universe is made up of individual galaxies and clusters of galaxies, all of which are clustered together in a complex scaffolding that surrounds immense voids. The local group is a neighborhood of approximately 30 other galaxies, and the Milky Way galaxy is one of them. Andromeda is the name of the major neighboring galaxy that is located closest to us. Exoplanets are planets that orbit stars other than the Sun in our galaxy. Scientists have discovered thousands of these planets. If you were to look up into the night sky, you would notice that the majority of the stars each have at least one planet. Approximately 2/3 of the known galaxies have a spiral structure, just like our own galaxy, the Milky Way. The majority of the remaining ones have oval or elliptical shapes, but a few of them have more peculiar shapes like toothpicks or rings. More than 5,500 galaxies were discovered using the observations of the Hubble Space Telescope, which were performed on a very small region of space, a fraction of the diameter of the Moon. Researchers are looking for new planetary systems that might have the ingredients necessary to support life. Earth is the only planet that has ever been found to have the evidence of life on it. At the very heart of our galaxy is where scientists believe a supermassive black hole resides. A black hole is the outcome of an extremely dense concentration of stuff in a very restricted space. This density creates a gravitational field that's so powerful that nothing, not even light, can leave the region. It's possible that the universe contains 100 billion galaxies. There are countless stars in a galaxy. The Sun is just one of at least 100 billion other stars that make up our own galaxy, the Milky Way. The Sun is the center of our solar system. was just one example of a planetary system that consists of a star and its planet. Our solar system is the only one that can legitimately be referred to as solar system. Although astronomers have found over 3,200 additional stars in our galaxy that have planets around them, to now, we've only discovered that many of them. It's very conceivable that there are many more planetary systems just waiting to be found out there in the universe. The Sun is only one of around 200 billion of other stars that make up our galaxy. This provides scientists with a wealth of potential locations to search for exoplanets, which are planets that exist outside of our solar system. However, astronomers have only just reached the point where they're capable of actually locating such planets due to recent advancement in our capabilities. Why is it so difficult to discover planets that exist outside of our solar system? Even the stars that are physically closest to us are still billions of light years away. And in comparison to the planets that orbit around them, the stars themselves are massive and incredibly brilliant. Finding a planet in close proximity to a star that's very far away is like finding a firefly in close proximity to a bright lighthouse that is located many miles away. What's the atmosphere like on other planets in the galaxy? The planets that exist outside of our solar system have, up to this point, shown themselves to be fascinating and diverse. There's a planet that's been dubbed as Super Earth, and its designation is HD 40307G. This planet has a mass that's approximately 8 times that of Earth. There, the gravitational pull would be significantly more intense than it is here on Earth. You would be carrying around twice as much weight as you do here on Earth if you went there. It's been discovered that another planet, known as Kepler 16b, orbits not one but 2 stars. There would be 2 stars visible in the sky as the sun went down if you watched the sunset there. In a different solar system, known as TRAPPIST-1, there are not 1, not 2, but 7 planets of around the same size as Earth that have the potential to have liquid water on their surfaces. Additionally, the planets are only a short distance apart from one another. If you are staying on the surface of one of the planets in the TRAPPIST-1 system, you might be able to view 6 other planets in the distance. How will astronomers continue to discover new solar systems in the far reaches of the universe? During its 9-year mission, the Kepler spacecraft of NASA discovered more than 2,600 new planets outside our solar system. In addition to this, it has compiled a list of over 3,000 other possible extrasolar planets that scientists need to investigate further before they can be certain that they are in fact planets. The Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, TESS, mission of the NASA is continuing its search for planets that exist beyond our solar system. TESS is making observation of the entire sky in order to find thousands of planets that circle the nearest and brightest stars. Kepler's primary search was focused on a specific region of the sky, whereas TESS is looking at the entire sky. The James Webb Space Telescope, which is scheduled for launch in 2021, will also observe a significant number of exoplanets that we have found, which will assist scientists in elucidating specifics on these far-off worlds. Who could say? Astronomers have high hopes that one day, through the study of the exoplanets and faraway solar systems, they may be able to provide an answer to the perplexing question, is there life elsewhere in our galaxy? What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you want to hear from us again, make sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.